Now joining the One Star Recruits podcast, we have a dog owner, a Chino Hills, California legend, a middle child, and a guard for the NBA G League's Greensboro Swarm, Liangelo Ball. Hey, thanks for coming on One Star Recruits, Jello.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I mentioned that you're in the middle brother. I know you're 13 months younger than Lonzo and about 3 years older than Melo, but I'm curious because I have two young boys that are ages 3 and 5, and they fight like crazy now, like nonstop, but I'm hoping they'll be close like the three of you guys are when they get older. Are you in like constant communication with your brothers? You guys call and text every day? I'm just curious, like who do you text more and all that?
Yeah, probably not every day, but every other day for sure. Like I talk to them a lot for sure, Melo and Zoe. So, and growing up, really fight for real.
You guys got into it?
We'll have a little arguments getting into it, but we don't really like I want to hit them in the face or nothing. You feel me?
Yeah. I hope it doesn't get to that level, but I'm hoping that they're like you guys when they get older. So, hey, you're talking to us from the G League Showcase in Vegas right now, and you look good out there last night. I think you were 4 or 5 shooting, and really you've been shooting well during your whole run in the G League this season. I know you're getting some good reps out there, and you're a big guard. So is shooting your ticket to get called up at this point? What need do you see yourself filling for an NBA squad?
Yeah, I mean, I think if a team needs somebody to score or like stretch the floor, I think I'll be a good fit. Or if they need shooters, so yeah, it's pretty much just what the team needs. If they tell me they need something, I'm gonna play that way. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. You're kind of the utility player. I think it's right now too. We were talking about it just before you hopped on. How this is a time for ballers, like calling all ballers. Like time to show up and opportunity calls. Is there a certain part of your game right now in Vegas that you're focusing on, or you're just really mentally staying pretty well rounded overall?
I'm always just ready to play. Like I look at the game as it's fun for me. So I like playing games. I like being on the court. So it's not really pressure to me. I like just going out there and playing, man. So I think that keeps my mind level.
Real fast before we move along, just because we're on it here, I worked for Golden State for a handful of years. Shooters are going to shoot. Any thoughts just on Curry in general right now? Was that inspirational for you at all? Is that another day at the office for you when you see stuff like that?
I mean, I like seeing stuff like that. It's cool to see, especially like at that level. Like it's cool to see Steph Curry do that type of stuff. So it was cool. But
is there a shooter you kind of like modeled your shot or your game after growing up? Like maybe Curry's.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I've been shooting far as hell since like a little baby. Like shot whatever I wanted to on every like even if it's like not the regular shot, like barely passing half court, I still might pull up. I've been like that since a kid, so I didn't really model my shot after no. But someone that I did watch a lot growing up actually was Ray Allen.
Yeah,
I loved Ray Allen, watching him play.
That quick shot, the way he comes off those screens. Yeah, I didn't know you were launching shots like that originally from Chino Hills. So you might have started this phenomenon out there in Chino Hills, not Steph, getting all the kids.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, I also worked in the G League in Santa Cruz. I really respect the league a lot. And it's been a few years for you since you left UCLA. You played in Lithuania. You did, now you're doing the G League thing. If you had to do it over again, you're kind of one of the few guys that's done the buffet, if you will. If you had to do it all over again now, looking at the your choice, you had a do-over, would you choose a particular route or you're cool with the route you chose?
I'm cool. I wouldn't change nothing for real. That's just like how I am. No, I ain't got no problem with it. It's just part of life.
What was the best thing you ate in Lithuania?
Bro, I used to eat crepes every day, bro. Eggs Benedict, stuff like that. I ain't really had too much to pick from for me.
Listeners, do not sleep on crepes if you're overseas. That's actually great advice. And if you need a go-to, just that Nutella and banana is a banger. That's a great.
I had Nutella crepes, bro, that for breakfast, pretty much.
Bro, there it is. Listeners, there it is. If you're overseas or if you want a holiday treat, actually, it's making me hungry. Actually, speaking of holidays, it's a holiday season. You got a close-knit fam, like Rich said. It's the holiday season. Is there a particular memory that you have that's holiday season that kind of around LeVar that most people may not know or think about?
It's nothing like crazy. I mean, I get together with my family. I used to when we were younger and stuff. Like the whole family would get together at my grandma's house, have a good time. Like all my cousins.
Best gift giver in that group, man.
Best gift giver. I like my Uncle Bill. He just slap us money though. Straight. He'd be like, "Merry Christmas," just slap money on.
I know you're an uncle now, man. You got to come correct with the gifts now. It's important for cool uncles, man, to represent.
Yes, sir.
Is there any kind of situation where you're thinking about the holiday season and as far as just helping others, man? Pretty. You guys are in some prime opportunities. Is there something you're doing in the family, whether it's your brothers, your pops, yourself, either Chino Hills or beyond, giving back for the holidays?
Back. I'm sure my pops is getting into something. Like, I ain't really talked to everybody right now, so I don't know what they're doing exactly right now, but I'm sure my pops might get into something. Go see them.
You're focused on hoops, man. You're focused on hoops. Real quick, one last thing on hoops. If I'm telling everybody right now, they got to watch the G League Showcase because I love it. I think the basketball's never been better. I think the quality of the game and the players have never been better. Just tell our listeners right now what people got to tune into this tournament and watch the Swarm play. It's good hoop, right? It's good basketball.
Yeah, it's good hoop. I mean, and especially with everybody being out because of COVID, I feel like players is more hungry. So it's for sure good style of play right now all around this league.
Like now more than ever, you're going to see a bunch of these guys in the league soon. I mean, because of the health and safety protocol stuff, like a lot of these guys are going to be playing in the new year for sure.
Those for sure. Like I think it really opened up a lot. Like everybody's playing more hard and stuff, trying to get to that next level.
Who's a player in the G maybe that you just came across in the last few months that you've been impressed by and like really people might not know about, but you think has a good future in the league other than yourself?
This dude Cam McGriff on our team.
All right.
He nice. I like his game. He play hard, get to the cup, can shoot it, and stretch the floor good.
Good players. I know we have some GMs in the G League and that listen to this podcast, man. So they're already on all you guys as far as you got going on. Rip, you want to do some fire rounds? I have so many questions for you, Jello. I want to talk about Chino Hills. I have so many questions, but we'll wrap it up with our fire round for you, man.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, Jello, we end every interview with the segment we call 1 star to 5 stars. We're 1 stars, man. We're the non-athletic guys. We're trying to get better with advice and tips from every guest we have on this pod. So I want to ask you a few questions that kind of run on a 1 to 5 star scale. So 1 being the lowest, 5 stars obviously being the highest.
So
you're big time on social media and your following has kind of blown up over the years. I think you're up to almost 3 million on Instagram with followers, but you only follow like 100 people. So I want to know, because you follow so few people, who is a 5-star follow in your opinion? Maybe someone that you always kind of look forward to checking out their stories or whatever.
No, I don't really be on my gram too much. Like I don't look forward to checking out nothing, but man,
that's the answer right there. Rip, for mental health is the answer. Is there somebody that you stop your scroll though? Usually just has something good. Is there? We're always looking to find better follows, bro. That's why we ask.
Oh, nah, I don't know, bro. Like I just be like, I'll see my girl stuff. If she posts something, that's cool. My brothers, like it's nothing crazy though. I don't even be on it.
Next time you log in at 1 Star Recruits, brother, check us out. We're on there.
All right.
Right. Yeah, right, Rip. It's all about hoop, man. It's all about hoop for this guy right now. No social media.
All right. DK mentioned Lithuania. You were there for 4 months when you were 19, and we hear all kinds of crazy stories about overseas hoops. I know you got the crepes, which is good, but there's all kinds of stories about bad travel, people not getting paid, and I know you had some crazy moments over there. So, what was your kind of 1-star welcome to Lithuanian basketball moment? Maybe a crazy story or experience that you don't want to ever remember.
Nah, I don't care about it. I'll tell y'all though. Probably like when I went overseas in Romania, they were like heating up hot quarters and dropping them down the tunnel. So they was like putting hot quarters on us while we was waiting in the tunnel.
Whoa!
So that was one of the craziest things.
Damn.
Another thing is I for sure ain't get paid like how I was supposed to, but is that I don't be tripping money when I play for real. So I let them have that. But I was like, damn, I ain't get paid.
We had Bismarck Biambu on last week, and we said some rumors we heard too about over there. He said immediately, all fake news, all bullshit. Tread lightly is basically what he said.
That's the stories you always hear about not getting paid, man. And you guys brought so many people out for those games too.
Yeah, you gotta like hunt your money down for real out there. It's not. But it depends where you go for real. Some teams they got it organized. But
yeah.
In Lithuania though, it was cool. I didn't know what to expect. I was 18.
Let's move it back to the hometown in Chino because you guys kind of put that city on the map. And I'm in Long Beach right now. I live not too far away, but I've never really known anything about the restaurant scene over in Chino because we love food on this podcast. So yeah. I just want to know whenever you find yourself back home in the Inland Empire, what's the restaurant you always have to stop in at?
I stopped being at Wingstop, but that's everywhere. But a place that y'all don't like that nowhere else has is Bravo Burger.
Bravo Burger. That's in Chino?
Chino Hills, yeah.
You just get the burger and fries there? What's the order?
No, I get their breakfast burritos. That's the best. But
you don't know about breakfast burritos in Southern California. It's really the hidden gem. I like fish tacos, but breakfast burritos, Jello, that's the hidden gem of SoCal, man.
In Cali, you got to get that. It's everywhere.
Go in there, Bravo Burgers. Tell them Jello sent you.
Hey, they gonna know too. You might get something.
Hey, I'm actually curious about Greensboro because you've been there for a few months now, and we love to hype up those smaller towns. What's a place you found out there by the arena or by the crib that you're liking so far as food? You got Wingstop out there?
Fleming's a couple times.
Which one?
The little steakhouse Fleming's. You know what that is?
Yeah, Fleming's.
Fire. Yeah, it was good. I didn't know they had that in Greensboro.
No, I didn't either.
Bro, man, Wingstop and Fleming's, man. You always will have your spots throughout the country. Any NBA team that calls you up, you have your grub spots.
For real.
All right, last one here. I want to talk jersey swaps because they've been going on for years in the NBA and the NFL, and I want to know with Jello Ball if you could swap jerseys with any athlete, any sport ever. Let's do like one male and one female. Who would they be?
Any sport, female, probably like tennis, Serena Williams or something.
If I had $1 every time somebody said that on this podcast, I'd have like $18. But it's, man, how many people say her?
That's hard. Yeah. But for a jersey swap, probably like Lonzo's or something. Take his jersey on.
Hell yeah, man. Well, hey, we appreciate you so much. Can you just share with our listeners? I know you're not on social that much. Any place that you want to send people to check out what you got going on? Check out your lady?
He said, hey, no, I'm not tripping. Y'all go on my Instagram, though. It's just at Jello. That's about it.
He's a good follow, man. And you do post. You always got some cool shit going on. Hey, we appreciate you coming on the podcast, man. Thank you so much.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Liangelo Ball, great interview, really wonderful get right before the holidays. Rip, we're hoping, and really, I think he shot 6 for 9 in the last game at the showcase in the G League. The guy can shoot. I mean, if a team's looking for somebody to kind of that Cam Johnson role I mentioned, if you need an open 3 in the corner off a double team, seems to be the guy who can get it done.
Yeah, there's not a team in the league that couldn't use another shooter, even the Warriors and Suns, to be honest. But, yeah, I think we're looking for him to hopefully get called up here in the next couple of weeks.